Hi friends, this is Dr. Abdequaem Chimthanawala. Today I'll discuss one of the very important remedies. I'll discuss a case first and they'll tell you what are the symptoms of the remedy that I took for prescription. I'm talking about Ambra grisea. I had a very interesting case of a businessman who had a very good and roaring business. But after COVID, everything just fell down. He became from rags to riches and riches to rag he became. And he had now lost all the business and he was not able to earn for the family also. It was that situation. He came with his son was doing well although, and he was appearing so absent-minded, he was very inattentive, he used to forget what to tell and all, and he had been taking medicines for different homeopaths. He did not get so much relief, and I immediately came, I saw the symptom, and when he narrated the symptoms, I compared that symptoms to Ambra grisea, and look how beautifully everything of Ambra grisea fits to this case, especially in relation to elements from. I'll discuss the elements from of Ambra grisea with a case, and it beautifully fell in Ambra grisea, and the patient responded very well to treatment, absolutely happy, and all the depression and all the stress has gone. Absent-mindedness of old people or absent-minded spoken to is a very important symptom of Ambra grisea. And if you see elements from, everything is such a fantastic remedy, elements from business cares which the patients had, elements from business failure also is Ambra grisea. A person doing very well in his business and the business starts failing, and he from a very rich person he comes to a pauper and a beggar. So elements from reversal of fortune, that is also Ambra grisea. See how beautifully the symptoms are written in the Materia Medica. And because of this business failure or because of business cares and worries and reversal of fortune, absent-mindedness, the patient has symptoms. He cannot think what to do, very inattentive, very forgetful. So normally Ambra grisea does not come into our mind. There are other remedies also which come into mind, but think about Ambra grisea, Of course, elements of reversal of fortune, you can think about Staphylococcus aureus or Conium maculatum or lachesis, but Ambra grisea, the whole symptoms match. Elements from grief, sorrow and care. In the same case, such a problem is business, such a problem money, and elements from grief, from care, and because the partner had dissed him, because partner had taken all the money, because he also had a problem of in COVID, so he had that elements from humiliation, mortification and chagrin. That is also very, very important elements from of Ambra grisea. Then he had a fear that he would be punished, or he have to fit the consequences of business from the other partners and exposure. So elements from punishment is also a very, very important symptom of Ambra grisea. Of course, if you think about elements from punishment, you must think about remedies like nitromur or Staphylococcus aureus or ignitia or conium also. See how the remedies are very close to Ambra grisea, but normally what happens in these type of symptoms, we think about remedies like nitromur or Staphylococcus aureus or maybe ignitia, phosphoric acid, causticum. Ambra grisea normally we don't think about. We only think about the embarrassment part of Ambra grisea, but this is again an important symptom of Ambra grisea. Elements from reproaches is also a very, very important symptom of Ambra grisea. Though in this symptom you can also think about nitromur, also very important. You think about Staphylococcus aureus, you think about ignitia, you think about phosphoric acid. These all remedies have elements from reproaches, but these see the elements from of Ambra grisea. Elements from business failures. You also have Ambra grisea, nux vomica, you have nitromur also, you have phosphoric acid, you have conium. See how close Ambra grisea is to these medicines. Elements from grief and sorrow. You have lots of remedies. Ambra grisea, nux vomica, nitromur, Staphylococcus aureus, phosphoric acid, ignitia. So see, or you can say elements from mortification. You have remedies Ambra grisea with nitromur, Staphylococcus aureus, ignitia and conium also. So this is how one symptom or a series of symptoms you have to compare with 2 or 3 remedies so that you don't miss out other remedies also. But think about Ambra grisea, and that case responded very well to Ambra grisea. Absent-mindedness when spoken to, especially in old people, think about Ambra grisea, a very, very important remedy, my dear friends. Of course, there are many symptoms of Ambra grisea in our Materia Medica, in our repertory, but I am only concerned today of elements from an absent-mindedness, which I saw in the patient and cured. That's what I want to teach you, the clinical applications of symptom, what I see in my practice. That only I'm telling you. So if you like this video, my dear friends, do share and subscribe. Thank you.